want to share some miraculous encounters I've had with God. Not to brag, not to boast, but to show you God's power in the middle of things that you think are completely overwhelming, things that I thought would take me out and take me under. I watched God so supernaturally move, and I'm so excited to share these with you today. So I was raised Jewish and always a seeker. I looked in every faith under the sun, every practice, every ritual to find God. And it was quite an interesting journey, and every faith had something so beautiful. My Jewish roots showed me the miraculous nature of God, this big, powerful creator God. Buddhism taught me how to sit still and get quiet. New Age showed me how to experience gratitude in moments. And then my life went crazy. One thing after another, a severe car accident, health challenges, more deaths of loved ones that I can even count. We're probably close to maybe 40 losses in the past 15 years. So there was such a season of heaviness and darkness and overwhelmed when it was so beyond my capacity. But I watched this God do the most astonishing things. And it kind of started when I was still at the temple. I had always had a heart for the hurting and became really acquainted with Children's Home Society. And there were kids who had been abused and neglected and abandoned. And I wanted to put together a toy drive for them and do something to make them happy. So I partnered with one of the other teachers there, Joan Rubenstein, and sent out a letter to the congregation. And I just assumed I'd put out this beautiful letter and ask for toys and people would donate. So a week goes by and maybe 5 toys came in. So I wrote another letter. 5 more toys came in. And it's a week before the event and we have over 100 kids coming in. And I'm getting really nervous now. And I sat down with my partner and we were both really scared and we're like, what are we even going to do here? And right at that moment, I just got this little aha moment, which I come to know now as little God kisses, and where God just kind of downloads wisdom into you. And I said, how about we pray? And it was actually the day of the event. And we had 20 toys there, 100 kids were coming. And we sat down and we prayed. And I said, God, if you called us to do this, and you have all these kids coming, you're going to have to find a way to bring these toys in because nothing I've done has worked, and I trust you. And as we got finished praying, it looked like a parade of shopping carts filled to overflowing, and it kept going and going and going. And then the president of our temple, Skip Strauss at the time, walked in and he said, what do you need? And I said, I need gift cards. He's like, how much? And I told him the number. He went and got them. From 20 toys, we ended up having 1,200 toys. And I watched in my not enoughness, in all my doing, all my trying, how it bore such little fruit. But when I asked God to combine it with my efforts, what we saw was utterly astonishing, and there was no other explanation. So that was my first little taste of these God moments.